she mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Just that one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else? Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean... Ask further! By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't see, Miss Starr. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. On the wall? That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently, it was out of order. And so she used her cell phone? Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? You should, of course, add this to your testimony. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Not a cell phone updated in the court record. I saw it all. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Aha! I was going to ask the same thing. I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. Oh, yeah, there is a problem. How would she have seen because of that? The partition blocks it, so there's no way she could have known she went for the phone. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. But why bother going for the telephone if she already had a cell phone on her? That doesn't make sense. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. And she's not wearing gloves there. Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, Chief Prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? What is it, Mr. Wright? I see what he's going for. Yeah, hold on. Escape, tab. Yes, okay, the music stopped. Miss Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Skye.
Objection!
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Bullshit. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. You mess with me, I'll make you cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I want to check something. Okay. Actually, yeah, I'll leave that up. Excuse me. Almost so. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Skye making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If If indeed you were in block B, or in B block, you could, excuse me, you couldn't have seen it. What? Order! Order! What is the meaning of this? Why have you lied to me multiple times? I did not see this coming. It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. Grr. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about... maybe where she saw it? Can I save? I can save. Okay, good. I think she's lying about where she saw it. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it. Pointless to lie. I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony you've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Star witnessed this crime scene was... I'm gonna say... Oh, shit. I can't save. Well, if I have to load. I would say... Well, it couldn't be the security room because then she wouldn't see the trunk. But it would have to be over here, right? Well, I mean, I'll just say the security room. Take that! This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room? Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the... Oh, right, the wall does cut off. Okay. So you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There were many other places where she could have seen the phone. Because she was making a delivery to her boyfriend. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in an A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime in the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony, you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room. Yes? Well, Miss Star? How many years have I been getting the better of men? I think that the tables could be turned. Today, a man has got the better of Angel Star. Sorry. I'm getting... My throat is getting super sore from trying to read. Order! Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. Well, because the photograph was taken on the other side of the fence. So it wasn't... So either she didn't take the photograph herself, or she took that photo at a different time and place. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands.
Objection!
It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Who else? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference. But what? What would change? Angle of view to the crime? Can I save? I can. Good! I like scum saving. Why? The angle at which she saw the crime occur would change. The angle? What do you mean? Well... The security guard station is on the 2nd floor, and, she would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime. And this is important. Why? Damn it! I'd have to reconsider. So, maybe distance to the crime. It changed the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
Objection!
My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. She has to run downstairs because she's on the 2nd floor, so it does change some things.
Objection!
What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Skye? Well, witness? Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. Stairs. Before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Oh, that adds so much time. Holy shit, that would have taken so much longer. That's why I had to go through the visitors parking in B block. That's quite a detour. Oh, so then that's where she took the photo from instead of from up at the security station. Probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? Changes everything, yo. This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. It's not a great thing to swear on, but okay. You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention. Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely! Oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do I have any evidence to stop this? I don't know. Maybe? What do we got? Hold on. Wait. No. Go back. Okay. What the fuck do we have? Okay, so that was dropped. Oh. Thank you. I'm almost out of water. Frick. It's fine. Try to make it last. And hello. Thank you for that. Okay. Oh, wait. What the fuck do we have? Okay, so that's like 5:12. Murder happened an hour and a half after 4. 5:18. And then I don't know what the frick that memo means. So I don't know. Would you? I mean, I saved, so I don't know, but we're just gonna raise an objection.
Objection!
5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You can make pasta in that amount of time, if you like it al dente. I've got lunch boxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange? If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Guy dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Yeah! Well then, seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Ooh. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go? Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright! That was too close. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned. Oh. I thought... Oh, okay. There we go. I was waiting for that. It's like, man, that wrapped up too quickly. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off on me. I prefer to not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Woohoo! A triple-decker! Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Oh, you dummy. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? The frick, man! Decisive evidence, sure. Go for it. I don't know. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. And the other blood type matched that of defendant Miss Lana Skye. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Why would you save that? Why would you hold on to a dead man's shoe? Right? There was blood found on that shoe? Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
Objection!
Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple, as I've already said. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed? Didn't I mention? My bad. I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. That's a lot of boyfriends there, ma'am. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Wait, why is he fighting over evidence that would help his case? He accepted the photograph earlier. Why not the shoe? Does the shoe not fit? I'll see myself out. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edward sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective, as I mentioned previously. The shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edward is looking pretty solid. I love the way, woo woo. You can at least study some evidence law, really. The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another account against you, witness. Anything to assure that the guilty are properly judged. Victim shoe added to the court record. White enamel shoe bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Sky. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. What do I do with this? I don't know. My best guess would be that she doesn't have blood. She's not bleeding from anywhere in the photo. Yeah, she doesn't appear to be bleeding from anywhere. So how would she have blood on that shoe? I mean, maybe? Nope, the music didn't change. So that's not it. The knife? Maybe if I press it. You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie? Huh. Well, speak up! Well, blood comes from 4 types. A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. Oh, you dumbass. That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright. Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear. That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone's but Miss Lana Sky's. So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe. That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that. Maybe the knife? Maybe. I'm not sure. Let's save again. Because I save scum all the fucking time. Nope, the music didn't stop. Fuck, what does this game want me to do? evidence go through without a fight. You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. She's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe? A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? I don't fucking know. Is there a problem? I don't know. What? No, it's a male shoe. I mean, it kind of does. Oh, actually. Huh. I don't know. I'm just gonna say there's a problem because I don't fucking know. If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there was one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence. Oh, shit. I don't... Shit. Oh! Hello? That's a problem. No? Wait, hello? There shouldn't be blood at the bottom of the shoe. No? No? What did that? Oh, wait, hold on. I might just have to hover over it and then go bam.
Take that!
I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of this shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe.
Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe.
It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about blood on the bottom of his shoe? There's no blood on the floor.
Take that!
The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime?
Aha!
As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe.
Objection!
This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. But the scene has been checked by multiple people, and there's literally nothing, you dumbass.
Objection!
Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. When two boyfriends argue passionately. Order, order, order. Well, witness. What? Huh? I don't fucking know. Great going, Mr. Wright. But it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. Oh. That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Think, Mr. Wright, think. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. What? Oh, wait. Oh, why didn't he say it, though? Okay. I see. Now I get it. Get what?